Hello. Today I will be talking about WRAP, and WRAP stands for Wellness Recovery Action Plan. It is a plan of action to get you into your wellness and keep you there for long periods of time. When I first heard of WRAP, a girlfriend of mine was trying to convince me to join her with one of these groups, and I asked her, so what is it? What is WRAP and what can it do for me? Well, she said, it is a simple set of tools that you will choose to help you get into your wellness. You will explore yourself, how you are when you're well, triggers that you may have, and you will discover tools that will help you get you into your wellness. I thought, okay, I still didn't understand it, but I was intrigued. And so I went ahead and joined her. And it has been a life-changing event for me. Like, these are things that to this day, I still use. WRAP begins with the 5 key concepts. And the 5 key concepts are core beliefs that when used along with the wellness tools, it empowers people to take steps towards changing and improving their lives. The first key concept is hope. And that is the belief, hope is the belief that you can get well and stay well for long periods of time. Hope, just having a little bit of hope is really important. When we did WRAP groups, I remember my executive director, he used to say, the goal is, no matter what part we are in WRAP, the main goal is to bring the message of hope. It starts there. That will motivate you to move forward, to do the things that you need to do to better your life. The second one is personal responsibility. And personal responsibility is, I am the expert in myself. I know what I want. I know what I need in my life for it to work. So that is really important. And when you know that, you are the expert in yourself, that you know what you want, and you take personal responsibility, you stop blaming other people for your situation, you are taking control of your life. If you blame other people, that means you're giving them that control, and you can't do anything about that because you don't have any control of them. So taking personal responsibility and, focusing on what you do and what you did in that situation, you're able to change. You take that control back. And that was when things started to change for me. That's when my life started to have some kind of direction, because I took personal responsibility. The third one is education. Education for me was learning what was going on with me. I had gotten sick and I went to the hospital. I was there a couple weeks, came home, and I thought I was fine. Something left in the past. And that wasn't the case. I still had what they call, the medical term is after effects of the illness. And I didn't understand that. And for months and months and months, I didn't understand what was going on with me, why I was feeling the way I was feeling. And it was only until I learned about these after effects that I was able to understand and put into action, like, what do I need to do to manage my life today with the disabilities I have? Not think about, 10 years from now, today. So, and the next one is self-advocacy. Now, self-advocacy is, having a voice, asking for the things that you need, knowing what your rights are. WRAP has a personal bill of rights, and in that document, it states there, I have the right to change my mind. I have the right to a fulfilling life. I have a right to change my mind and say, I don't want that anymore. I want this. That's really important, knowing what your worth is and knowing that you have a right to all these things, just like everybody else. So the last one is support. And this one's really important for me because at the time, I was, I needed help, but I had 3 children that were depending on me. And I thought, I can't do me. I can't take care of me. I need to take care of my children. And that was not the case. With the support of my families and my friends, I was able to go get the help and have somebody take care of my children while I was doing that. That support system was very important, and it was what made my recovery successful. So, so now I'm done with the 5 key concepts. The next part is wellness tools, and wellness tools are just making a list of things that you can do to make you feel better. Things like going for a walk. That makes me feel great. You know, you start getting your endorphins going, and your blood pumping. I like music. I love music. Get in my car and drive and just listen to music. Have no destination except just go. You know, things like that. Things that bubble bath. I love a bubble bath. That always puts me in a better mood. No matter how horrible of a day I had, that bubble bath would just bring me back and center me and ground me. So yeah, these are things that are going to make you feel better. Next is the daily maintenance list. And these are a list of things that will help you maintain your daily wellness. So how I feel when I am well, you just describe how you feel, how you are when you're well. Things I need to do every day. For me, it was like, I have to get up, make my bed right away, make some coffee right away, have my coffee, take a shower. These are things that I know that if I do these things, I'm off on a good start, you know. So things I have to do every day, very important. And then there's optional things I may do, and that's things like, you know, getting my nails done, which is a treat for me, or my pedicure. That's a treat. I don't have to do these every day, but once in a while, they're very helpful. Maybe going out to dinner with my family, you know. Can't do that every single day, but once in a while, that's good. Now, so doing these things do reduce stress and help you keep you on track. The next part is triggers, and triggers are normal. Let's see. The triggers are external events or circumstances that may make you feel very uncomfortable. These are normal reactions to life events that can make you feel bad. And so when that happens, for me, like normal is a struggle. I'm tired, you know. So you have to get an action plan when you're triggered. And the action plan for me is get in my car, put on some music, and just drive. So what we're doing is we're going into our wellness tools to create an action plan for when these events happen to us. Next is early warning signs. And early warning signs are internal and may be unrelated to reactions, you know, to stressful situations. They may be subtle signs of change that indicates you may need to take some further actions. So when that happens, like for me, I get forgetful. I'm unable to feel happy. I'm unmotivated. I'm just not well. So we have to come up with some early warning signs action plan. And again, we're going to go into our toolbox and pull out of that toolbox the things that make us feel better, that make us feel well. Then we get to when things are breaking down. And this is, you know, it's starting to get serious. You know, you don't want it for things to get worse and become a crisis. So it's been days maybe that you just can't seem to get out of that funk. So it's getting serious, and you want to find a way to feel better. So for me, you know, I find myself can't concentrate. I'm oversensitive, fragile, needy, maybe angry. So yeah, I need to get into that toolbox and grab a couple of tools that will make me feel better. Okay, so the other part is crisis plan, and the crisis plan consists of 9 parts. This is where, it's really important that you do this, you develop this plan while you feel well, while you are in your wellness, if you will, so that you can make a good plan for when crisis happens. Now, this is when you're no longer in control. This is when people, your supporters, need to step in and take care of you. Take responsibility for your care. So this is also the part where you will be sharing with your supporters this part of your wrap plan. So this way you still have control when you've lost control of yourself, you will still have a say as to what's going to happen to you and the things that you want done. So this crisis plan includes things like includes what you are like when you're well, indicators that others need to take over, who takes care of what, certain tasks, who you want involved, who you don't want involved, information about your health team, like your doctor, the pharmacy, medications, we're talking about doses, how much you're taking, if you're allergic to certain medications. This is where you're going to write specific, detailed information. Acceptable, unacceptable treatments, such as, for me, I'm okay with, acupuncture or retail therapy. That's one of my favorite. But I'm not okay with treatments like, shock treatments. Ooh, that sounds horrible. I'm not willing to try those things. So this is where you're going to be writing these things down. Preferred hospitals. I have preference in hospitals. I love a hospital near me. There's another one down further down that if possible, I want them to avoid taking me there. It's not my favorite hospital. So yeah. Also, this is the part where, help from others, like things that others can do that will help. Like, watch a movie with me, take a walk with me without talking. Yeah, those are things that people can do that will help. And then specific tasks and who will do them. Like, this was really important for me because I had children. So it was like my little one went and stayed at my sister's house. She made sure that he went to school every single day. And then my other sister would go and pick up his clothes on Friday, wash them, and then bring them back to my other sister's house by Sunday night. So this is a very specific task. Who's going to pay your bills? Who's going to manage your bank account? Really, really important that this is specific and for you to share this with your supporters so that they understand your plan and so that they ensure that all your needs and wants are satisfied. Okay. So they're not making any decisions for you during this time. Even though they're taking responsibility for your care, they're not imposing their thoughts and their wants and their needs on you. What they're doing is they're following this very specific plan that you have written for yourself. And that is really important that they understand that. So if you could go over with them and so that they know what role they play, that's great, because then there's no questions, that asked. They know, each person knows what their role is. So also here we have things that others should avoid. Like for me, I don't want to hear "I told you so." Like that is horrible. I'm already in a bad situation. I already know that I made bad decisions to get me here. So the last thing I need to hear is, "I told you so." So yeah, just be very supportive. Make sure you pick the right supportive team. And so then also it's in this plan is indicators that you no longer need this plan to be executed. Like, your supporters can now let you take over your life. So you will write this down, the indicators that where they know that, you know, they can start stepping back and letting you take control of your life. So really important. So then we have the post-crisis plan, and this is when we are in recovery. I mean, we are healing. We are recovering from our crisis, and so we don't want to fall back into a crisis. So it's really important that during this time, you reflect on what happened, what went well. You thank people that helped you. Maybe you apologize to people that you might have hurt during this time, when you were going into your crisis, things you might have said that were hurtful. You want to take care of those things, because those things, if not addressed, could pull you back into a crisis. So it's really, really important for you to focus on the things that need to be addressed so that you don't fall back into a crisis. The other thing is there's a timetable and for you to resume responsibility. And what that looked like for me was like, well, I went back to work part-time first. I did that for about a month, and then I went full-time. I just needed to see, you know, once I got into a routine, once I saw myself get up every single day, have my coffee, take a shower, make my bed, take my kids to school. You know, once that routine was set, then it was time for everybody to, you know, go about their way and let me take over my life again. It was a great experience. I was really happy that even though how I found this rap was after my crisis, but it helped me understand, you know, how important it is for us to be in our wellness, how important it is for me to know what is going on with me and what makes me, you know, feel well, and what things can throw me off, and how they can become crucial, so much so that I will fall into a crisis. And if I don't have that support system, I don't know what I would have done. It has saved my life. Rap to me, you know, has allowed me to take back control of my life, and I am so grateful to rap. You know, I don't know if my life would be so enriched like it is today. So many benefits that have come my way, so many blessings. My children trust me today. They know that they don't need to know what I'm doing, but they know that whatever it is that I'm doing, I am well, and that they don't have to worry about me. That's not their job. They know they can depend on me. And some days I'm off, and it's okay. It's okay for me to be off. I let them know that I'm not doing so well, and so I'll go for a drive, take a bubble bath, and they lead me to my bubble bath. So it's a really great tool to have in your life. I try to introduce it to as many friends and family because I think it's important. So yeah, RAP, 5 key concepts, wellness tools, the daily maintenance plan, triggers, early warning signs, when things are breaking down, the crisis plan, the post-crisis plan. Really important to have this. And so I encourage you to seek, you know, any groups that may be provided in your area. RAP, Wellness Recovery Action Plan. And if you cannot find them, you can get on the website, Copeland Center. The Copeland Center will direct you to find, you know, facilitators in your area and groups that you can attend. I am forever grateful to RAP, and I hope that you can have a better understanding and are at least intrigued enough to seek a group for yourself. Thank you, and you have a great day.